You know you're a Filipino if
You know you're a Filipino if you eat rice with your hands.
if you greet elders with mango.
If you use po and opo kapag nakikipag-usap sa elders.
If nagsa-sign of the cross ka tuwing nakakita ka ng signal.
You are a Filipino if you can sing.
You know you're a Filipino if nakikialam ka pa rin sa buhay ng ibang tao.
Sasabaw ka ng kape sa kanin.
You know you're Filipino if you eat rice 3 times a day.
You know you're a Filipino if nagsasharon kayo tuwing handaan.
You know you're a Filipino if nagkakape ka kahit mainit. You're a Filipino if you love dramas. You know you are a Filipino if naka-brag style ka kumain. Ano yan? You know you're a Filipino if you're family-oriented.
You know you're a Filipino if you have daddy issues.
You know you're a Filipino if napalo ka na ng kawayan sa puwet.
You know you're a Filipino if you use your lips to point at something.
You're a Filipino if you're good at singing good job.
You're a Filipino if you enjoy rice with everything.
You are a Filipino pag nangyayari sa pag-ibig.
You know you're a Filipino if you're so used with the term utang na loob.
You know you're a Filipino if you know how to say po and opo.
You know you're a Filipino if you greet someone, kumusta, even you just met.
You know you're a Filipino if you're celebrating Christmas starting in September.
You know if you're a Filipino if you respect different cultures and beliefs of our fellow Filipinos. You know you're a Filipino if you have strong religious
You can start a if you can start a meal without saying sala-sala.
If Merry Christmas starts in September,
You are Filipino if you are a Filipino citizen.
if you are hospitable.
You know you're a Filipino if you enjoy eating spring rolls.
You know you're a Filipino if you love lutong bahay.
You know you're a Filipino if you know how to make utang.
You know you're a Filipino if you point with your lips.
You know you are Filipino if you do manner to other people.
You are a Filipino if you know how to play Chinese cards.
You're a Filipino when you celebrate Christmas at Burmans.
You know you are Filipino if you know how to eat fishball.
You know you're a Filipino if nakangiti ka pa rin kahit nagsasuffer ka na at palagi mong sinasabi na ayos ka lang.
You know you're Filipino if you love sinigang and adobo.
You know you're a Filipino if you're bungangera.
You know you're a Filipino if you point using your lips instead of your fingers.
You know you're a Filipino if you leave your shoes at the door.
You know you're Filipino when you believe in superstitious belief or what we call pamahiin and mythical creatures like tikbalang, manananggal, aswang, and etc.
You know you're a Filipino if you eat rice 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even snacks.
You know you're a Filipino kapag ginagamit mong ice cream tub sa paglalagay ng ulam.
You know you're a Filipino when you pronounce R in every word a little louder. Rice cooker.